Bittersweet memories. Bittersweet memories. There is something that you might be in an energy of being very nostalgic at this time, Taurus. And this is what I'm hearing at this moment. Bittersweet memories. First, I heard you're in it for the long haul. I'm not too sure if this really correlates with a relationship, but there are some bittersweet memories here. Let's get your cards. My beautiful divine Taurus, thank you so much for being here. Bittersweet memories. Sound check. Sound check. You know when a DJ is doing a sound check, or you're sound checking a mic to make sure that things are clear, yeah? To make sure that your voice is being projected clearly over the microphone. There is something that you're called to make sure that is clear before you move forward. I heard you're in it for the long haul. And I also heard it's a bittersweet energy. Two more cards, please. We're getting 3 cards from this deck here. 2 more cards, please. Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. So there is some bittersweet memories, and Spirit is saying, if you look at this card, you see those clown face, like it's like a theater. Sound check to the theater energy. It's like a performance you need to really continue on a performance. I'm hearing like you're called to continue a performance, so as for you, for others to show you who is it that they really are here. Fake it till you make it. Fake it until you see it. That's what they're saying. Don't know, learn. You see what I'm saying here? So this is now the energy you're going to be seeing people for who and what they are if you continue to fake it. I'm also hearing that persons like the fake you. Like, it's not that I'm saying you're faking a Taurus. I hope you understand me and overstand me. It's like who is it that you are? They rather you to be fake than the authentic you. And you're called to, all right, give them what they want, so as for you to learn who is it they really are. This is why you're doing this sound check. This is why you're doing this sound check. Check, 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 1, 2, 3. Check, 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 1, 2, 3. Is what I'm seeing, I'm seeing. Is what I'm hearing, I'm hearing. You understand what I'm saying here? This is the energy that is coming out. Let's get some cards out here, some tarot cards. So you're called to continue into the trajectory that you are. Give them what they want. They don't appreciate the genuine you, so give them what they want. And when you give them what they want, then you are going to come into the inner and I can't even talk. The inner and overstanding as to who and what is it you're really dealing with at this juncture here. Yeah, fake it until you make it. You see, because there is a balance coming in here. You have the star here. You have the star here. So there is some ascension here. There is rising above a circumstance here. Let me just get your final 3 cards. Yep. 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 So sound check. 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Energy check. Vibe check. Checking the vibes. Checking the energy. You have Justice, Star, Page of Cups in the reverse. Something got spilled out into the open. The fish dropped on the ground, and the fish is trying to survive. Justice is some balance is coming in when you take the time to really give people what they want. You know, I'm feeling like you show up like yourself, you present your authentic self to people, you show up as who it is that you are, naked and afraid. Yeah. And naked and unafraid. You just presented the raw you, the authentic you, the organic you. And there's some peoples who want you to operate in a way in which it is not genuine. No, there is some balance wants to come in for this energy here. Should I use this, Spirit? Should I use this? I'm feeling to use the Oracle card here. It's weird, but hey, this is what pulling me to here. So let's get the card for the Justice. What is really going on here? Check, check. You're checking out the vibe. You're checking out the frequency. You're checking out the vibration. You're listening clearly. Your ears are wide open. Your eyes are wide open. Spiritual ears, spiritual eyes here. Cleansing. Coming in for justice. So there is a cleaning away of anything that is not authentic or organic to who is it that you are. And you are tapping into this knowing, and you're seeing this because you see, you take onto yourself to pretend or to fake it until you see it. Fake it until you make it. Anything else with this cleansing for justice? Balance is coming in. A clearing away of what is it that was very... You have patience in reverse with sacrifice in reverse. And what is this sacrifice speaking about here? It's not to sacrifice yourself here. Yeah? You're being patient by sacrificing, by being that sacrifice to put yourself on the back burner, to being that sacrifice of not being your authentic self. So as for you to be able to know who is it around you, the energies around you. You have made this sacrifice. You're now putting back, you're not doing this anymore. You're coming back into balance because you're cleansing this energy out of your energy, out of your experience here. We have Mother Birth in reverse here. Mother Birth in the reverse. So something was not... Something wasn't fruitful. Something wasn't fruitful. Clarify the star for me, please. Sound check for the star. You are the star. This is your energy. This is your energy here. You're removing yourself from conflict. You're rising above the conflicted energy. Something is coming into fruition here. You're purifying yourself from this experience. Some of you have went as far as to isolate yourself, or is called to isolate yourself, so as for you to be able to be illuminated. It's as if somebody wants you to continue to be pretentious, to be false. Someone would rather for you to be false. Somebody wants you not to say something. Yeah. Yeah. Someone does not want you to say something. Is it for you to speak your truth or to be truthful to who is it that you are? Community in the reverse. Yeah, community is here in the reverse. So you might be dealing with a community, a family dynamic, the page of cups in the reverse. Things are coming into the open. Whatever it is, it's going to be revealed. Whatever it is that you're coming into the awareness of, that only you gonna be coming into the awareness of, but others. Purity. You see what I'm saying here? Purity coming in for the page of cups. Community in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. You see what I'm saying? So some of you are really dealing with a community, really dealing with a group of people here, whether it be family, community, a group. Yeah, it says fake it till you make it. They say the world is a stage, we're all performing here. We're all playing our role as to what is it that we come in this space and dimension to do. But you have some other people who is just fillers. You see what I'm saying here? And they want you two to be a filler. Yeah? They want you to be a filler. You have the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Wands in reverse to the Queen of Swords. There was lack of integrity here. The Queen of Wands for fake it till you make it. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Why is the Queen of Wands here for fake it till you make it? There is a separation coming in here. There is a separation. Maiden of beauty. So this could be surrounding your beauty here, whether you're male or female. You're being handsome, you're being beautiful. There's a falling away. There's a separation. Persons are taking sides. Isolation in the reverse. Persons are taking sides. Something is coming to light here. Why is this Nine of Rods here? Yeah, the Nine of Rods energy is like, there is an energy of something might have been held down or held back, is now being coming to fruition. Ecstasy in the reverse. The Empress is here. To Empress, to the ecstasy, to the Nine of Wands in reverse. It's like I'm getting an energy here, like somebody was guarding something. They like shut it. It's like an energy wants to shut away your creativity or not allow anybody to see your creativity. It's like a person wants for you to put on a performance that is not you. It's like they know that you're capable of being the major role player, but they want you to play the minor. And you're asked to fake it till you make it, to play this minor role here. Because you are the empress, whether you're male or female, we both have the positive and negative energy, feminine and masculine energies within us. You have criticism in the reverse here, and sorceress in the reverse. You see what I'm saying? So you were dealing with some criticism and you were dealing with some sorceress. Something that did not have integrity, loyalty, nor truth, with the Queen of Swords in reverse. So there was a lot of gossip, a lot of criticism here. And so you have decided to fake it, to say, all right, to fall in line until you really learn some things as to who and what is it you need to trust or not trust here. Yeah, maiden of clarity in the reverse. So something was unclear. Yeah. Something was definitely unclear as it relates to this lack of integrity and loyalty here. Anything else with this maiden of clarity in the reverse here? Anything else? Compassion. 2 cards. Self-destruction in reverse. So you're asked to have compassion on yourself, so as for you to not to self-destruct. And the self-destruction is a self-destruction of your character. Who is it you are authentically, if there's a word. If who you are in your authenticity. So it's as if you're saving yourself at this time by faking it. So as for you to know who is around you in a community, in the reverse. You see what I'm seeing here? This is where you're learning some stuff about people, a situation, a place. On the learn, you're coming into the inner understanding as to who and what is around you, where their loyalty lies or don't lie. You have the hermit, lover in reverse, and death. Now with the hermit being here, what I'm feeling like you really took the time to put yourself. You're all right, you don't want me to be my authentic self. Let me put my authentic self on the back burner and let me pretend. Let me give you what you want so that we can see who is it you are. So it's like a sacrifice was made here. You have sacrifice in the reverse with patience in reverse. You're no longer sacrificing yourself here. This is what you're moving out of, because things are being cleansed away from your energy, these people, and balance is coming in with cleansing and justice being here. Now the hermit energy is your authentic self. You're all right, you put your authentic self, you lock it away. You say, all right, since you don't want to embrace me as I am and who I am, this is why it's a bittersweet energy, you know, Taurus. And you're in it for the long haul, you know. You see what I'm saying here? This is why it says sound check, because you have to check the vibration of people by giving them what they want. Yeah? You see what I'm saying? This is a very strategic move here. Yeah? Hermit. Ace of realization. You cannot make this thing up. Ace realization for hermit. You put yourself, you put yourself, your authentic self. You don't like me when I look like this. You don't like me when I'm being like this. You don't like me, my natural. All right, okay. Let me do this. So as for you, for me to be more acceptable, and me being acceptable to you now, it allows them to be more relaxed. And when you allow them to be relaxed, now you're coming to the inner and the overstanding. So these people don't genuinely like me, you know. These people are not genuinely loyal or have integrity, you know. No. Their love and loyalty is conditioned, is on a basis of condition. You see what I'm saying here, Taurus? Now you do that and you're coming into the ace of realization. You're seeing who and what is it that you're working with here. Lover in reverse. So this speaking about a community, not necessarily a lover. It could be a partnership, a community. you know, a relationship, situationship that you really want. It's like, all right, let's use the lover energy in reverse as it relates to lover per se. A person, you go into a relationship and you show the person who you are authentically, and the person wants to make it over. I'm hearing this song. Don't make me over now that I do anything for you. Don't make me over. Yeah, that song. Yeah. So it's like you say, all right, I see what you're doing. This relationship is not going to ascend. Crown of ascension in the reverse here. Because you see, you come into the realization. I feel like when you play the role what this person wants you to play, you know, when the pattern come out, it's serious business. When you finish playing this role, because it's a fake it till you make it, and you see it's a theater. You see the curtains are being drawn here. You see the happy and the sad face. You see the happy and the sad face. This is why spirit tell me it is a bittersweet energy. You cannot make this. You can't. I need a little coffee for that. Like, you see what I'm saying here? So this is not going nowhere because you learn. You learn here what you're working with and who you're working with and the type of community that you surround yourself with here. I feel like you're just going to cut the cards right there and then. Death is here. Is that ending after you have done all of this? Put a sacrifice your own authenticity. So as for you to make people comfortable, it's a bittersweet something, you know, because you sacrifice your authenticity to let these people feel more comfortable with you being in a community. It's uncomfortable for you, but comfortable for them. But at the same time, it is sweet because you get to learn who you're dealing with here. You see what I'm saying here? So it's a rebirth. It's an ending of this relationship. This relationship's not going nowhere. Lover in reverse with ascension, crown of ascension in reverse. You're moving back to centering yourself, going back into your authenticity here. This is what you're moving back to, centering yourself here. Yeah? Death? Why is death here? It's an ending. You have mother creativity. Mother creativity. Third eye open, you see things and people and places for who is it that you are, who they are and what they are. Your throat is open, throat chakra is wide open. This is what you're going back to. Is an ending of this here, ending of this community, ending of this relationship, ending of this dynamics here. It's an ending. It's an ending, world in reverse, the end of a cycle. I cannot make this thing up here. World in reverse, the end of this cycle. You play the role, you sound check. First, you have to tune up, you have to tune up, Taurus. You have to tune up the fake voice and you have to tune up the fake voice and the fake smile because this is what they want. So you tune up. Mic check, sound check. 1, 2, 3, sound check. Sound check. Sound check. You see that big ears? You give them you tell them what they want for ear. Because you see some of these people in this community in reverse that you had was to sacrifice the authenticity for and have patience because sometimes it really got to you, This could look like you going to a job, and they tell you that, you know what? Like me, who will have locks, you have to cut your ear because the only way we're going to give you the promotion, yeah, you're working for us and we accept you as a line staff and we see that you go back to school and you're more, you have your credentials even much more now to apply for the supervisory position. But we cannot give it to you until you cut your ear. And what you do know, you say, all right, the ear will grow back. I want to cut it, and I want to see what I know it's drastic, but it's this sort of an energy. It could be a work situation. It could be a love situation where you find a partner and the partner just want to make you over. Now that you'll do anything for them, don't make me over. You understand what I say here? It's a bittersweet something, because maybe you are really attached to this job or this relationship. You really like it or love it, but you made some sacrifice and you had some patience, which you're not, which you know you're letting go because you're outside of this and balance is coming in. You see what I'm saying here, Taurus? If you might have gone through this already, or you're going through it, because my readings, my end only pick up spirit. Majority of the time is something to come. And if this is something to come, you're going to remember this reading and you're going to say, you know what? Let me just mic check. Me check the vibration. Me see what is going on. You see what is going on. Say, all right, you want a performance? Let me give you the performance. That is what I'm getting here, Tara. That is what Spirit is telling me at this moment in time. Yes, it says reconnection and reward. You cannot make this. I feel like to just reconnection and drop the cards. Reconnections, Taurus, and rewards. Reconnections to a better community, a better relationship, a better job, a better dynamics. And rewards. Rewards for what? Rewards for your sacrifice and patience. Sacrifices of your authenticity and your patience. Because sometimes you wanted to just throw in the towel and just tell two people about two things that is not too nice. You understand me? That's the energy I'm getting here. So you did the sound check. You check the vibes. You feel the frequency. You see the energy. And you give them what they want. Now it's time for you to release yourself. Because now it's this time the spirit guides are saying we're giving you back the right recognition and reward that you deserve at this time. Recognition and reward for your sacrifices and for your patience. This is beautiful. Thank you so much. This is a reading, Taurus, for being here. And please do enjoy the rest of your week.